let's see. We have bolt cutters now, so we can go downstairs. Anyway, as you can see, the plot is getting interesting. Because she remembers things that only Mary should know. And she has mentioned a videotape, which I believe we will go and find later. But she said, oh, do you remember when we came here before? And he gets all confused, and she says, oh, well, I'm not Mary. And he's like, but I don't understand. And then she says, well, I can be if you want me to be. So, yeah, Maria's not exactly normal. Well, let's see. We can't get through the wires. So we go into our inventory and we fetch our bolt cutter. By bolt cutters, I mean wire cutter. I like that there was a tiny sequence for that. Thank you, James. That was cool. Alright. So we're going to descend into hell, but yeah. So Maria is, hello? Oh. Ah. And, nope. Nope. Okay, good. Alright. What kind of path have we created? Stairway. Other stairway. Okay, so this over here should be the other side of that other hallway that we went down. Which I think is where ultimately we need to go, but let's see where this goes first. Hello? I hear you. We're on the left. Run over before it runs away! Where are we now? We're in a new section of hallway. Okay. Alright, and let's duck back down the stairs. Because I think I may have been wrong. I think this may be where we go. And let's see where the other one takes us. Just so I can get my bearings. Unless this is a dead end. And it might. Is this the one to go up? No. That's the way to go. Where we came down. But yes. So. Maria is not normal. As if there was any doubt. But who and what she is and what she does and all of that good stuff. Not an accident. This is an empty room filled with what? And do I want to be in here? I sense plot. Is there plot in this room? Big empty room full of nothing. Okay, good. So we've eliminated this location. Feel better for having eliminated that pointless room. At least momentarily pointless. I don't remember if it becomes important later. To the plot! Or at the very least, progression. And the droning soundtrack, which has returned. Another ladder. Where are you? I'm gonna like run smack into your butt, aren't I? Ha! Ah! Ran away. It's fine. So I believe we've made a full circuit. Let's make sure. We did. Alright. So now we have to figure out which ladder is the one that we came down on. Which I think might be this one here? Possibly. We'll check. There's only two ways out, so... This is either the right way, or the wrong way. Wrong. Out of the thing. Alright. That's fine. It's just as long as I know I've eliminated it. Hello? Oh shit. Yee! Step it! Right. Where's the wall that I have to, like, hang a real sharp... Okay, it's right up here. Good, good, good. It's like that weird hidden wall. Oh! Shit! Hi! No! Step on her. Okay. This the right way. It is, because there was a creature. Shit! Ah! Don't get closer. Don't. I don't need you to throw up on me. You do not need to know the horrible condition you have. Oh. So then what's over here? Dead end. So we can only go this way. I'm sure that this floor will be safe. That's it. So what is this then? Aha! Another ladder. And what's over here? Another dead end? Another dead end. Good. I like to eliminate these things. Make sure I'm not missing items or doors. Like I said, I know where I'm going, but I don't know where I'm going. Hi, no. Shit. Eh. Don't throw up. Don't throw up. I'm good. That's a dead end too. What does this map even look like? Sorry for, like, compulsively checking this map, but there's like no possible direction of, like, where are you going? What are you doing? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Hear you. Hear you, and I'm no one. Hi. Okay, so here's a big empty room of nothing. It's good. Eliminated pathways. Monster. I hear you. Yes. Oh my god. What was that? Oh, I turned him before the animation was done. James couldn't handle it. Alright then. Okay, James. I'm terribly sorry, dear. Okay. And a ladder. So we're going up and down and up and down. Oh, hang on, blip. No, shit, no! Ah! Stop. Oh, crud. Don't. Another one. Hi, no. I have to heal my face. Thanks a lot, guys. Alright then. See this horrible scene of murder behind us. Oh good, pretty straightforward. We can only go down. Or maybe we won't, James. Okay, there's a ladder there. Oh, there you are. Got one. Oh shit, no hi. No, I don't need to. I really don't need to. I do not need to play with you. Okay. So there's a ladder back there. This is basically loose. So there's a ladder over here and a ladder over there. I think that this ladder here is the one that we want, considering that it's a looped hallway, clearly designed to help me get away from Stabby McStabstab, who wanders this hall. So we're gonna go check out that other one. Excuse me, bro. Play with you later, I'm sure. Oh, ladder? Tell me where you go. Oh, this ladder just came from. Well then what the... What? Oh, that was this one. Where do you go? Ah, so this one's the progress way. We're gonna check that out again in a second. Give me a moment. Then I wonder what you are protecting. Oh, Pyramid Head. Please don't stab me in the face. I hear you a stomp a stomp a stompin'. Don't ladder! Looking at something. What is this something? Ah. Okay. So it's just a hallway full of handgun bullets. And you know what? I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. Watch me pop down in front of Pyramid Head. So we're gonna follow along behind him at a careful distance because we don't really need to play with him. Right, bro? You cool? Look at him undulate. Hey, man. Hi. There's probably just enough room in the hallway to run past you, but I ain't gonna risk that. Hi. Alright. Is this the right way to go? This is the right way to go. Oh, Lord. Okay. This is gonna suck, you guys, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to run. Bye. No. No. Shit. Ah! Don't stab me in the butt! Alright. Newspaper. Can I read it? There's a newspaper on the ground. It's stained with something that looks like blood and is partially illegible. Read it to me. The something, which would probably say body of, a man, later identified as Thomas Oro something, lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the something room lying, I'm guessing that says face down. The probable cause of death was multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggle in the room and lack of a murder weapon, the police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Furthermore, given the fact that cash in the room was untouched and Mr. I forget the full last name, I do know it though, had a history of drunkenness and violence, the police suspect that the, I'm guessing, incentive was not robbery, a crime of, but I'm guessing it probably should say, but rather a crime of passion. Well, slight spoilers. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna hold on to those spoilers until after our next encounter. Because what's coming next is coming next. And I'll just tell you afterwards. Always suddenly covered in newspaper.
Daddy, please don't!
Oh shit, Abstract Daddy, alright. Combat time. This is probably the most difficult version of this we will fight. There will be some after it. This one is boss level. Run away to the corner. He will jump on you, try to molest your face. Take your time with him. If he gets close enough, he will attempt to pin you down. I will explain who and what he is when we have killed him. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. I don't need him to lunge. You be careful in the corner there, Angela. Don't get shot. Oh, shite. No! Get your creepy penis head away from me.
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never...
You know, a lot of people have been accusing you of hating Mary. Let's see if we say anything about this. No, we have no comment on the abstract daddy. Alright. So I'm going to hold on in here for a second and talk about this, because it is something that absolutely needs to be talked about. It can't be glossed over. First of all, in that cinematic shot, I don't know if anybody noticed, and sorry if I sound choked up, it's just because this is kind of a serious topic, but all of those shots made James look much bigger than Angela, especially that over-the-shoulder shot, where she looked so small by comparison to us. So first we're going to address this room. This room appears to be, at least starting from the floor and partway up the wall, a concrete room that's dilapidated, it's full of rust, it looks probably like there's like some organic material rotting on the floor. And then farther up the walls, they become flesh, and then we see the not-so-subtle metaphor of these pistons coming in and out of the wall. They're a harsh metal in contrast with the presumably softer, flesh-like substance. The creature in this room is an abstract daddy, and what it is and what it represents is primarily Angela's, but it becomes part of James as well, for two reasons. One, because James has involved himself in Angela's crisis because he wants to save her, and so he's beginning to see her demons. And also because of one of the things that Abstract Daddy represents is male brutality towards a woman. Angela's last name is the same as the man from the article. That was her father. And as her breakdown suggested, he was very abusive. He beat her, and no way to be subtle about it, he raped her. it is also implied that her brother did too. She will later say that she was told that she deserved it. And so now, Angela's awkwardness, her sudden breakdowns, even the way she dresses, is now explained as she screams victim. She is somebody who has been abused for a very, very long time. She no longer trusts anybody, I imagine, especially not men. That's why she's probably very quick to assume that James hates Mary, or James is only trying to protect her because he wants to have sex with her. I was incorrect before, by the way. She is 19. I think I said she was 15, but either way, she's still very young. It's implied that this has been happening since ever. I think he may have been her stepfather or her biological father. It's not clear. Anyway, the abstract daddy, and so that we can get a good look at it, looks to be a creature laying on a flat surface, although it does have hands and feet underneath it, allow it locomotion. You can clearly see an adult figure, but it appears to have two heads, like right up here. I'm gonna try not to face the camera, I know the late seizures. But up here near the shoulders, you can see what looks like a second head. And down here, what looks like, well, an ass. So this appears to be a male figure pinning down a smaller figure, presumably female. The second head, or well, the mouth head, it has two mouths on it. It looks sort of like a penis and also kind of like a vagina. It's got a second mouth underneath it, which looks very vaginal as well, and what it will try to do is it will rear itself up, and it will try to shove your head inside it, presumably to try and eat you. Like, we don't know if there are teeth or anything in there. Yeah, I know you're irritated because I'm making you stand here, but I want to talk about this. So, yeah. So, like I said, a lot of the stuff in this game has to do with sex. A lot of it has to do with very mature topics. And for the most part, I'm of the opinion that it does it properly. It does it in a tone that I think a lot of people who later tried to adapt this game predominantly with the sexy nurses completely forgot, is that even though all of this screams of sex, there's nothing sexy about it. Like, just the atmosphere of this tiny room, the fact that it's completely silent, these pistons moving in and out of the wall, it might seem silly to describe to somebody, but it's very unnerving to stand in here. And for all the complaints about, oh, the voice acting in this isn't all that great, I think Angela's voice actress does a fantastic job. Like I said before, they were told that, you know, you should try and sound more amateur. This is supposed to sound kind of like a movie that doesn't really have any named actors and actresses in it. But she also delivers a heart-wrenching performance every time she comes close to breaking down. Like, she even collapsed on the floor and dry heaved for a bit and ran away crying. The knife in our inventory is the murder weapon. That is the knife that she used to kill her father. And I believe her backstory on the site says that one night she just broke down and she couldn't do it anymore. It's also heavily implied that she has either attempted to and failed, or is very much thinking about suicide, which is why we saw her looking at herself in the mirror with the knife in her hand. Ironically, the same knife that she used to kill her father. So yeah. Angela is probably one of my favorite characters in this, even though we don't see her that often. Her story is tragic. And the awful thing is that it happens all the time to people, and not just to women, it happens to guys too. Because it's a thing that people don't want to talk about, and people don't really know how to deal with, so. I'm sorry that was pretty heavy. It's just, you know, like I said, it's very serious, and I did want to talk about it for a second, so we'll move on now.
Hey everyone, it's Chaos Child. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not leave a like or a comment? Or subscribe to me for even more videos. Thanks again!